Hey you, welcome back on the mat. My name is Tobi, I'm happy to have you here. We are going to attempt a yoga flow which is based on shoulder strength, a bit of core work, and we will flow a bit. Just grab your mat and let's go. Come onto your mat, we start in a sitting posture. Come to your knees, cross-legged as you like. Spine is tall, gaze to the front. Hands rest on your knees, on your lap, wherever you would like to put your hands. Close your eyes for a moment. Inhale, pull your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale through the mouth and drop the shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale, let them drop. Inhale up. Exhale, drop. Inhale up. Exhale, drop. Inhale up. Exhale, drop. Find your normal breathing pattern. Enjoy the stillness for a moment. Then slowly open your eyes, come onto your hands and knees. Push your hands into the ground, wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and then make two big circles with your shoulders over your wrists. The hands are pushing firmly into the ground, arms are straight and long. Make small circles, make big circles in one direction, and change to the other direction. Maybe you change it to the other direction. Feel the movement, make intuitive movements, integrate your spine maybe, get a bit animalistic, move through the space you have available for you at the moment. Maybe you make some more space available through more movements. Just feel for a moment, integrate every vertebra into the movement. Spine will be happy and satisfied afterwards. Then slowly come to middle. The hands come to the beginning of the mat. Push them into the ground. Push your feet, your toes into the ground and come into a high plank. Be very active here. Your hands are pushing into the ground. Your pelvis is tucking in or under, so you don't have a hollow back here. Your glutes are activated. Your core is starting to work here. And we just hold it. Plank is normally not a pose which is very exhausting, but if you hold it for a longer time, it will get there. It will be exhausting after a while because we have a lot of shoulder work in here. We have core if you have a very stable and nice plank. And over time, it will get harder and harder. I haven't said it before, but you can always put your knees down, take your break, take a rest. If you like, you don't need to do everything, but have a mindset to try to everything. Don't be frustrated with your practice with yourself. Try to do your best. Hold as long as you can and just give it all you have. At the moment, give it all you have, but at the moment, talking is not my strongest point today. And walk your feet slowly back, fork your hands further out as far as you can. We have a very, very long plank. Maybe your feet are already leaving the mat. My mat is very long, so I have a lot of space here, fortunately. Push the hands into the ground, tuck your pelvis again, don't sink down, be very active here and hold here for some time. Look if your breath is still there, if it's in your practice integrated, it's your base, it's your fundament for your whole practice. Try to keep it slow and steady and don't lose it on the way. Slowly Bring your forearms to the ground. Low plank on your forearms. Core is still activated. Shoulders are maybe talking to you. Talk back to them. Tell them it's okay. We'll be over soon. Just give me a couple more seconds. Hold for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink your hips down. Come into swings pose. Elbows under your shoulder. Hands are pushing into the ground, pulling the ground to you, and you pull your chest to the front of the mat. Shoulders are rolling back onto your back. Take a moment here. Feel a stretch in your upper belly, in your abs. And also find your breath here again. Be mindful of the pose. Be mindful of all the movements we will integrate today. Tuck your toes again. Very, very quick and short practice for the core here. Lift your hips up. Pelvis is pulling to the sky. Low plank on your forearms. Your hips are chasing the ground again. Touch the ground slightly and pull them up again. Sink down, touch the ground, pull up. Sink down, touch the ground, pull up. Down, up, down, up. 5, 4, only 3 left. 2, 1, and hold at the highest point for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the knees down, shift your weight back. Your hands are pushing firmly into the ground, arms are long. We arrive in a very active child's pose. Try to sink your hips back, but your hands are glued to the front of the mat. So you elongate your arms, your upper back, and the hips don't land on your heels. Sink your head down a bit. And take a moment here. Sit back to your heels. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, make a fist behind your back, behind your bum. Pull the fist down, chest to the front, gaze up, shoulder blades are pushing into one another. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come into your hands and knee pose. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. The elbow is pointing towards you, towards your legs. So you spin your arms a bit like this. And then bend your arms and elbows. Stay close to your upper body and sink the crown of your head to the ground. Touch the ground. Push yourself up again. Bend your arms. Touch the ground. Push yourself up again. Sink down. Touch the ground. Up. Sink down. Touch the ground. And up. One more time. I'm lying. One more time. And push up. Hands push into the ground. Toes come to the ground. Come into your upward facing dog. Take a moment here to arrive into the pose. Pedal out your feet. Just very shortly, we are already active and warm. And then inhale, pull your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step to the outside of your right hand. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Sink your hips down. Then pull your right hand to the back of the mat, gaze coming to the front or to the middle again. And then sink down. Imagine you're doing a push-up just with your foot and with your leg and your arm. Sink down as close to the mat as you can. Push up again. Sink down. Push up. 3 more. Sink down. Push up. Sink down. Push up. Sink down. Push up. Right arm to the sky again. Roll to the outer edges of your feet. All toes are pointing to the right side of your mat. For high horizon lunge. Take a moment here. Then think your hip down to the ground. The right hand is pointing to the left foot. Push yourself up again. Right arm over your head to the front. Sink down again. Right hand is pulling back. Push yourself up. Sink down. Push yourself up. The right arm is diving under your left arm. You're walking to the long side of the mat. Sink down. Wide-legged forward fold. Take a moment here. Sink down. Be dynamic. Bend your knees from side to side. Or just chill for a moment. Slowly walk to the beginning of your mat again. Both feet point to the front. Straighten your right leg as good as you can. Both hands are to the inside of your right leg. For a very long pyramid pose. Right leg is as straight as possible for you. It does not need to be perfectly straight. It can be slightly bent. Don't worry about that. And then slowly bend your right leg. Lift one arm up to the front, or maybe both arms up, and you are very active. Low hips are engaged, core is engaged. Shoulders work a bit. And then put both hands down to the ground. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Gaze to the front. Stay here, or do one push-up with the right leg to the sky. Maybe you do 2 push-ups. Push yourself back. Gaze to the front. Bend your elbows. Pull yourself down close to the mat and up into an upward facing dog. Awesome. Slowly roll back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step to the outside of your left hand. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Twist open. Then pull the left hand to the back of the mat. Gaze to the front or to the middle again. And then push-ups on your left leg and your right arm. Sink down. Push yourself up again. Sink down. Up. 3 more. Down. Up. Down. Up. 1 more. Down. And up. Roll to the outer edges of your feet. Left arm to the sky. All toes point to the left. This time high horizon lunge. Sink your hip down to the ground. Left hand pointing to the right foot. Push yourself up again. Left arm over the head to the front of the mat. Sink down. Push up. Sink down. Push up. Walk both hands to the long side of the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. Sink down. Don't forget to inhale, exhale deeply. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of your body moving in space. Slowly walk to the front of the mat again. Straighten your left leg. Both hands to the inside of the left leg. Long pyramid pose for a moment. Take a moment here. Settle your energy again. And then bend your left leg. One hand is pulling to the front, or maybe both hands are pulling to the front. Sit deep down into your leg. Try to close the space between your upper body and your leg. And hold. Be active. Hold. Hold. And put both hands to the ground. Left leg up to the sky. Stay here if you want. Do 1 or 2 push-ups. Push-up 1. Push-up 2. And shoot back. Bend your elbows, sink down, and pull yourself to the front and up, upward facing dog. Awesome. Roll back, and then slowly roll to the front into your plank. Option A, sink your knees to the ground again. And we're doing those shoulder push-ups again here with the knees on the ground. Option B, go back into your downward facing dog and do them from here. Choose your option. Again, option A would be like this. Option B would be like this, a bit harder. Choose your option here, and we go for 5 reps. Come on, let's go. Sink down, touch the ground. Push yourself up, sink down, up, down, up, down, up. One more, you can make it. And then sit back to your heeled toes. Push into the ground. Take a moment here. Let the energy settle. Find your breath again. Maybe make a fist behind your back again. Pull the chest to the front, shoulders to the back if you like. Really try to come back to your breathing pattern. Try to settle and calm your energy. Bring both forearms to the ground in front of you. Forearms are parallel, hands push into the ground. Lift your hip, your bum up, come into a dolphin pose for now. Chest pushing back to the feet. Legs can be slightly bent. No worries about that. Pay more attention to your back, that the back is long and straight. If you want, you can walk the feet closer in and hold here for a moment. Be active, be aware of the stretch, of the sensation in your shoulders, but also of the exhaustion of your shoulders. Sink your knees down. Sit back for a moment. Flying integration. Hands push into the ground beside your legs. The knees and the fingers are building one line. Hands push into the ground. Arms stay long and lift up. Flying integration. Come onto your toes. Knees to the chest. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down. Forearms to the ground. Dolphin pose if you want. Headstand if you want. Or forearm stand if you practice this. Choose your option. Go there now. Hold there for the moment. Try to be as active as possible. Try also to pay attention to the breath and to the space you move into. Not so easy to talk when you're upside down. Give it all you got. Hold for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back to the ground. Sit up. Let the blood flow down again. Let the energy settle for a moment. And we have another round of flying integration. Let's go. Hands push into the ground. Arms straight. Lift the knees up into the chest and go. Stay here for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, be active, 2, 1, sink down, chill out. Take a moment, sigh everything out. And bring the hands to the front again. Push yourself up into your downward facing dog. Man, words are just escaping my control. Roll to the front. Plank pose. Push your shoulders to the front, more over your wrist. Elbows stay close to the body, and then sink down into your plank, into your chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We arrive at chaturanga and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up into your plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down into your chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold in chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink to the ground at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chill. Woo. Straighten your left arm to the left side. Roll onto your left hip. Right foot is stepping to the ground behind you. Rolling into your left shoulder. Give it a good stretch here. And then roll back to the middle. Switch sides. Right arm straight to the right side. Roll onto your right hip. Left foot behind you. Take a stretch. Take a pause. Settle your energy. We have a little bit more of strength-based movement, and then you can leave the mat with a good feeling. Roll to the middle. Place your hands, place your feet for chaturanga. Imagine chaturanga and push up into it now. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink down, lay onto the ground. Take a moment here for the next round. Hands, feet, push active into the ground. Push yourself up into chaturanga now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself up into plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up into plank and hold. Just for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. Gaze to the front, bend your arms, pull yourself low, deep, and up into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders onto your back. Chill here for a moment. Sink your knees to the ground, push yourself back. Child's pose, sink down to the ground. Lay your head onto the ground, arms straight to the front or maybe to the back beside your legs. Chill here. Take a rest. Take some deep breathing here. Chill out. We are done with this practice. So proud of you that you continued with all those movements. I know it's tough on the shoulder. I know it's tough on the core if you're not so much used to it. Super quick practice to integrate into your day if you want to work on those areas. Happy to have you here always. Very much appreciate your time that you put into your practice and to spend with me. Lucky me. Would love to see you back on the mat very soon. Peace out. Your Tobi.